Hey guys, follow me on Twitter. Here's my @ like, subscribe and enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Hello guys, I'm back for episode 3 of the Leeds career mode, and today, as you can see from last time, I said we wanted to sign a new keeper, and after that episode I narrowed it down to this man here, Jordan Pickford. Now before we go and sign him, we'll just speak about him. Obviously very good World Cup for England, probably one of his best players actually, along with Kieran Trippier and a few others. Yeah, probably got better shooting in World Cup than Raheem Sterling. But yeah, so we'll have a look at his stats, and then we'll get into signing. So obviously good positioning, good reflex, very good kicking, very good handling, okay, well, you know, very good diving, and he has the long passer trait, so he can hoof it upfield. So let's try and get into it there. We have 31 million, so hopefully we should be able to get him, and yeah, let's get into it. Now what I'm hoping is to try and get him for his lowest price, which was 21 million. I've got a feeling they're going to ask for something stupid off the back of that, but maybe not. 35 million. Now obviously I don't have enough for that, but I'm sure we can whittle them down to about, we'll go 20, oh, we'll go 28, 29 or 28, see if they accept that. Still wanting 35. Well, I hope we get him, because obviously I whittled it down to him. I thought we'd be able to get him, so we'll go 30 here. See if we get him for that. They still want the same price. The price tag is apparently stuck at that. So what about if we offer them 32? See what they say about that. Ah, they've stalled it. They have stalled it. Anyway, Swansea next. Yeah, so I'll see you when we get into the here at the Liberty Stadium again at night, and again it's raining. So let's not talk, let's get straight into the game. And Bolo trying to get the ball, but loses out. Keeping it very well here, using the wing. Could have an early attack, could get it in. Ah, Douglas there. Andy wins as a throw-in. Wasn't expecting that. Phillips, he's going to cut inside. We've seen the run down the middle. Ah, he's intercepted. Oh, that's a bit of a dangerous tackle, but ref doesn't think so. Jockeying out the edit box. It's sent to edit box, but we get it out. Phillips and Bolo. Rabber's making the run. Rabber takes a big touch, cuts it back, gets it back again. Overlapping run. Luke Ayling, no in box, gets it to back post though, and that's out for our corner. Maybe get it on Mbolo's head, and it's cleared. Alioski goes for one, on target, saved. See if we can get this in the air, and we can. And Mbolo just holds it up. Saiz is there. Saiz turns, sends through Click. Rabber out wide, too wide for the shot though, and it's not the best cross. Alioski loses out. Phillips turns and passes it straight to their player, and that attack's done. They could have an attack here. Defenders scrambling, defenders trying their best to get the ball back, and in the end it looks like it's going to go out for our goal kick. Seems to be a very fast counter-attacking team, and the keeper's giving it away there. We get ball rolled, he's in his box on the edge, fires it, and that's my own stupid mistake. No one to blame there apart from myself. Ball rolled me, and what a good finish. Maybe Pickford might have saved that and got me out of it, but I'm not blaming Bailey for that one, that was me. Anyway, as we keep the ball here. And today, guys, I will actually be playing 2 games and simming 2 because it'll be the end of the transfer window, so might as well get through more games each episode. Go up in the air for that. Lose out. We could have another attack here. Narsing could get it back. He does. I know he's got a bit of pace on him. Oh, that's a dangerous tackle. I don't know what I've done with keeper there. We'll win it back though, luckily. Phillips, we could break here. To Mbolo. Mbolo to size. Rabber's gonna go, but he's injured. That's not good. We've got Jack Harrison we can bring on for him if needed. Go up in the air there, but no, really. No challenge, and they could be through again. Narsing, I think he might be offside, but he's not. Luckily, Ayling gets it, but Phillips wastes his chance to clear it. They hit the post. Janssens just needs to get it out. Janssen just needs to get it out. Phillips spreads it here to Rabber, who apparently has lost his injury and also lost the ball. It's a good interception, but they still end up with it, and it's offside somehow. I don't know. Yellow card for Bailey there. Could have been red. Definitely that challenge was poor. But it was my own fault again for bringing him out. Mbolo loses out. What is this passing? Oh, we dive in there. We've committed and lost the ball. Janssen's there to clear up, but it bounces back to them. So lucky. Size to Phillips. To Mbolo. To Click. To Rabber. We could get a goal out of this. Back to Klitsch. Oh, and it's intercepted on the edge of the box, and that should go out for our throw-in. Klitsch is here. Klitsch gets it into the middle. Seeing Size. Size is going to hit this one. I think that bounced off their player. That should be a corner, and it is. And Mbolo! What an attempt. Look at that, straight over the defender's head, but straight past the post, beats the keeper, but also, once again, beats the post, and the chance goes begging. Mbolo, not yet scored, I don't believe, unless he scored one in last episode. We'll try and play a ball through here. Liam Cooper's going to clear that up, and that's half time there. So we'll have a look at making some changes at half time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave Mbolo on the pitch, take Rabber off, because he did have an injury. It's saying he doesn't now, but he does. Klitsch can come off. I didn't mean to take Janssen off. And they're all the changes I want to do for now. Obviously Roof, Baker going on, Klitsch and Rabber coming off. And now we're into the second half. Nice little pointless ball roll there. Roof goes for the long shot, doesn't come off though. Roof inside, defender stops it. Could see his first loss in the league here. Ayling's first to it but loses out. Phillips wins it back for us. To Size. Alioski's been very quiet this game, and then Roof. That was a terrible pass there. Lewis Baker trying to win the ball back for us, and he does. To Ayling. Alioski, the man who I've just said were quiet. Size is going to have a go here. Straight at the keeper, not really threatening anyone. 100% passing though. That's not bad. It's a nice touch there from Size to beat his man. Oh, Alioski might be through here. Alioski shoots, and Alioski scores, just as I said. He's being quiet this game. He pulls it out and gets it 1-1. Let's see if he can maybe bag a brace or someone else can score. Gets them full 3 points. Here it is, Mbolo wins it back from them, from their kick-off. Lewis Baker. Size. Roof. Alioski again. Could he grab his brace here? It's deflected. It's almost gone in from the deflection, but it's a corner. Could we score a good goal from the corner? Janssen's up for it. Oh, it's blocked twice on the line. Janssen has a long shot and the keeper saves it. Wow, what defending there. Whoever that was, I think it was Olsen on the line twice for the block, and then the keeper saves a long shot. Well played, Swansea. Was it luck or did he mean to do it? Nice interception by Janssen there. Phillips. Roof. Alioski. It's not the best ball, but somehow he gets to it. Roof. To Embolo. Embolo. Just can't seem to find his shooting boots here at Leeds. Might be a bit worrying that he can't. And that's a good swipe at it from the keeper. He gets back in his net and they're going to clear it here. Only as far as Phillips, who wins it back. Alioski inside to Roof. Roof goes one more to Saiz. Saiz goes to Baker. Baker back to Saiz. Baker's going to have a go at it. I think that deflected off our player there if it goes out. Yep, goal kick. 71st minute. Something needs to happen. It's a good touch there. I'm actually going to make a change here. Going to go to the classical 4-4-2, not holding, flat. Take Saiz off actually, and put Bamford on. And we've also got this man here, Roberts, who I'm gonna see about training up, and Bamford and Roof up top together. Maybe that might be like that for the rest of the season if they do well. Maybe even Embolo and Roof. We'll see. The cup war where I was gonna experiment with a team, but you know, we all know what happened there. Saiz in the box now. Tries to get it across. It's intercepted. Alioski there. I don't know what I was doing there. Saiz is closing his man down. He ain't got much left in the tank really. Straight to Janssen, but Janssen loses out. Saiz here. Alioski. Roof. Oh, that's a foul, ref. Well, not. But Roof holds him off. Alioski to Roof. And that's a good tackle. That one, Alioski, sorry, that was Saiz. My bad. Phillips. Trying to get the tackle. Liam Cooper there to clean up. Well played. Roof. Oh, Roof could have been in behind if that wasn't blocked. Embolo tries to put in a tackle and misses. Phillips trying to win it back. Oh. And they just aimlessly clear it downfield. Ayling needs to get to that, but he doesn't. They could have a shot, they could have a chance here. Beats one defender, beats two defenders straight at the keeper, and it's a good save. This corner could either be good for us or good for them. We'll see. I'm going to send Bamford up. Front post. We don't really clear it. Another good save from Bailey there. Going to send Bamford up again. Hopefully this time we clear it a bit better. But no, it still comes to them on edge of box. That's a terrible shot. And maybe, just maybe, we could get a goal from this one last attack. And that's the game. A draw. I mean, I don't feel like I really deserved the win. Didn't exactly play the best. Gifted them their goal. He ball rolls me there, as you can see, and it's actually a really good finish. 1-1. Leeds, Swansea. Right, and we're back, and as you can see, we have Norwich in the league next, so we're going to go ahead and get to that and see if we actually get any emails. Don't think we're gonna. No emails. Just a press conference email and the last match Roof feels like he commented as well on. So we are actually going to sim this. Hopefully we get the win, but they've drawn to Preston, lost to Sheffield and lost to Birmingham. And we lose away. Oh, this episode's not going so well. Who's that? Who scored? Right, so Klitsch scored for us, Hernandez scored for them. I don't think it's our old Hernandez. And Cantwell, whatever his name is. We can't well seem to get a win this episode. That was so bad. It's going to be the end of the transfer window here. As I say that, We get a transfer offer for Bailey, but obviously, you know, in the keeper situation, can't really sell him. But it looks like we can actually put another bid in for Pickford, so that's exactly what we're going to do. And we'll see if we can get him this time. This episode, I feel, is going to be a little bit longer than normal, maybe extra 5 minutes, but oh well. We'll go straight in, 30 million, take it. Just take it. And they want even more than last time. Come on, man. We're not made of money. We might not even get a new keeper this episode. Pickford for 32. Come on. Alright, maybe we can... Right, we'll get him down to that, and then we'll go 33. I don't even know if that's enough for his wages. They've accepted 33 million. How much is he getting paid? How much is he on? We can't actually afford his wage. I'm trying to see. We'll go delegate. In fact, no. We'll go negotiate and see if we can maybe get him to take a bit of a pay cut. When I say a bit, I think he's on 69. You see, I don't think he'll take this much of a pay cut. I feel like he's going to walk out. But we'll see. 3-year deal and whatnot. This is all going well so far. We're going to disregard that. He is actually quite close. Without the bonuses, he is actually quite close to how much we can offer him. So maybe we'll see if we can negotiate this our way. I've got a feeling we probably won't be able to, but we'll offer him that, see if he accepts that. I don't think he will. Close. I mean, what I might do is just get rid of this and just offer him the most we can, see if he accepts. If he doesn't, he doesn't. They might walk out. No, they haven't walked out, so we've still got him here. He's still interested in it. It seems like he does actually maybe want to sign for Leeds. Don't actually know where his boyhood club is, but if it is Leeds, you can understand why he'd want to sign for him then. If you're not really interested, they're saying we are interested, extremely interested, but we just can't afford to pay what he's wanting. So if we don't actually get picked for this episode, I promise you we'll have a new keeper signed. Oh, the stall there. We'll have a new keeper signed by next episode. He won't actually join the club because this will be the end of the transfer window anyway. And then we've got Middlesbrough next, who I can't see here in the top 10. So maybe we'll sim that match, play the last match, and then we'll call it a day there. And also another keeper actually who I was looking at is this man here, Lafont, but obviously the problem with him is significantly lower rated, 6 ratings lower actually, and obviously Leeds fans might not agree with me, but I'm talking about games terms. He's a lot better than Peacock Farrell, but is he really? I think we might have a go, because as you can see, Pickford's not wanting it really. He wants to join, but he's just asking for too much, and we can't offer him that. So I'm going to go ahead and reject, and we'll try and get this. And look at that, just like that, no more keeping options. So I'm going to name this episode New Keeper. So we're going to get a new keeper. I'll be back to you guys in a couple of minutes. And I'm back, guys, and as you can see, I've looked far and wide and found this man, Casper Michael. Now, Leeds fans will probably know, but some people might not. He did actually used to play for Leeds. I think it's where he really kicked off his career. I think he went from Leeds straight to Leicester, and his traits are he can go up for corners, stats. Actually quite similar to Pickford's. I think he's got the same handling, same reflexes maybe. I know he's got worse kicking. His position's good. I think his diving's the exact same as well. So maybe, just maybe, we might be able to get him. And as you see there, he's on the same wage as Pickford. and round about the same estimated value, but he is 31, so hopefully we might be able to get him for a bit less because of that age. So we're going to go in with an 18 million. We'll start on that. I think that's fair as a start price, and they have actually offered 26, so straight off the bat we can afford him. We've basically already got him, but we're going to try and get him for as cheap as we can because, you know, we don't have as much money, and they accept 22 million. Just as I thought we weren't going to get a new keeper, as long as we don't mess this up with the wage, and hopefully we should get him. And that office, by the way, do you see them missing roof panels? What's that all about? Come on. Yeah, hopefully he can join us all the way back into the Premier League next year, and given his age, we're only going to offer him a 3-year contract. He might want more, he might want less. He's only going to want 1 year, and I know last year he could always one-up it and go for 2 years. So till he's 33, and I am actually, because of his age, I'm going to propose a release clause of 30 million, because then we're making profit on him if he does get sold, and they accept that. Hopefully they come at me with a wage. No, I'm actually going to have to offer him the wage, and what I'm going to go with is just 80 million, no signing bonuses, and that's fair. My client's happy with that. And the new number 1, he won't actually obviously get the new number 1 shirt, but he will be the new number 1 keeper, and we'll pop him straight into his club now. And I've got one more thing to do before we start the new game. And pick up, I can go on there. I've actually got one more. Oh shit! I've actually got one more thing to do before we start the next game, and that is, you'll see in a sec. That is end the transfer window. So we need to do that. Obviously can't really go anywhere, and you see Casper Schmeichel there, 22 million, Leeds seal Casper Schmeichel deal, gets the number 12. Let's have a look at how much he's spent. Then Iturbe going on loan, Cardi, still the highest. Liverpool spending again for Jan Fran, 4.25 million. But yeah, 102 million for Cardi, jeez. Got a transfer in here for Aisha Brown. I don't know how to say that first name, but last name Brown. I don't actually know this player. I'm probably going to get slated for not knowing him, but I don't actually know him, so he's young and he's got a decent rating, but our midfield is actually alright at the minute, so I am going to accept that offer. If he goes, he goes. If he stays, he stays. I might end up using him, and yeah, hopefully we can. 500,000 spent, by the way. Hopefully we can get through the transfer window, but 500,000 spent. I think that is just for the championship. I don't know, it might be all the English leagues combined, and he does sell, and also, as my rating goes down there for some reason, we have got a loan offer for this man, and I did say he was going to be our backup centre-back, but I'd rather send him on loan, because obviously, you know, he's not going to get as many games here as he'd want, and maybe, I think it was El Nassar or something offering there. He might get a lot of first time playing there, but it looks like he's not going anywhere because it's got to the last hour. And we're going to have a look through everyone, see how much I've spent. So, here we have the first team. They brought in Morris for $1 million, and they've sold 2 players, Adams and Labala. For 4.8 million, and the only thing that Blackburn have done is sold a player for near enough free, Palmer. Beavers, they've sold a load of beavers, they must have been building dams, and they've brought someone in for free. They've brought in a day of the week for 1.3 million and sold Watkins. Livakovic for 3.8 million, sold Callas and Kelly for likewise. 7.9 million there, the highest spender so far for Clark. Bowen getting sold, not new there. They've bought the Beavers, maybe they need dams at Ipswich to stop the goals going in. Sold Pennington and someone else. And there you go, we spent 46 million and made 48. It's pretty mad, you know what the transfers are there. Birra bringing in my friend, selling my friend and Ayala. Not bringing anyone in. Millwall not doing anything. Oliveira and Morris sold there. Osborne sold, and they actually spend second after us. Sanchez, Fabiano, and Avwazim. I don't know. Preston selling Pearson for 7.6. QPR doing easy transfers and selling him for 1.1 mil. No transfers from Reading or Rotherham. Sheffield United there selling Sharp and O'Connell for 6.2. Hutchinson going out for 2.4, and they're bringing in Padra and Geschbach for 6.6. Stoke spending not big, but you know, Aya and Rajo, Edwards, Juve, Afalai and Peters going out. Fur and Van der Hoorn going from Swansea, and West Bromwich Albion sell Gibbs, I'm guessing the former Arsenal man, and Brunt and bring in whatever that issue, and I'm gonna say I've probably butchered that again. Wigan not doing anything, Aston Villa not doing anything, and back to the start, and that's it. The transfer window's closed, and I don't think there's no one going out on loan, and we're gonna get 5 emails here. So monthly squad report, we'll have a look at that next. The scout has returned as well. Yes, he's yeah. You just know I'm not going to accept that. In fact, I'm going to block all transfer offers for Roof. The scout's returned. Let's see what he's bought. It would bring a keeper, wouldn't it? It would bring a keeper. I mean, look at them stats that he can get to. Jeez, that's a very good keeper. But it would bring a keeper when now we've signed one. I suppose we did want a first team one, but 15-year-old, very good potential. Well, 82, not the best, but his stats are alright. And yeah, 60 rated already. A lot of training to do, but you know what can you say? And youth, yeah, youth squad monthly report is only on one player because of obviously I ain't actually set up the youth squad. That's how the next episode, the episode after. I'm also going to buy this because it boosts training, and as you've just seen, we've got a youth player, and probably today we will do his first training, and we're going to sim this game against Borough. See if we win. We're going to actually just press triangle, and another draw. We still haven't got a win this episode, so I don't actually know who we're playing next. We'll see. We are playing Millwall. Now, last season, I remember Millwall, I think, took all 6 points and with away without the Den. So, hopefully, we can get a bit of redemption from last season. I don't know, they might not have I don't think they beat them this season either. I think they might have drawn. So, hopefully, we can get a bit of redemption at the Den here. Obviously, notorious back in the day for all the fighting and whatnot. But I don't think the Den's actually in this game. It's Ivy Lane, and this is the starting lineup. No different from normal. I'll see you when we win the game. And we're back, guys. As you can see, we are warming up, but as soon as it comes to it, we're going to skip it, get straight into the game, hopefully get the 3 points for the first time in this episode. So we drew, lost, drew. Hopefully this can be the W. Let's get on with the game. I'm not bothered about all this. If you guys are bothered about seeing all the lineups and that, comment, and I won't skip them all, because I feel like maybe if I skip them all you might want to see how they line up or new signings. But we've just gone through all new signings. I'm sure that Millwall were one of the teams that didn't do all. They have an early attack here though, and they mess it up. Well, we clear it, and I don't, what's Mbolo doing there? He just passes it to no one, and they could be through. I dragged the defender the wrong way, and he just sends it wide of the post. Schmeichel may be hoping to keep a clean sheet. The big Dane on his debut, back for Leeds. His second debut for Leeds, I'm guessing. Mbolo could be through here. Goes through across the box, and surely that's a goal, and it is. Stitch scoring there, and we're just going to do a random celebration. And he does stand tall. And as always, they might not be the best goals, but we are going to watch them back. We're going to watch all the goals, and how it's been so far. We need to treasure all these goals because we've been struggling for them. Let's hopefully get more than this and win this game, take home 3 points, end the episode on a high. Let's have a look. They have an attack here. And that's straight to Schmeichel's hands. Schmeichel with a very good throw there. Alioski. Alioski goes past one. Alioski's still driving. Still Alioski here. Alioski could go all the way. Alioski. Oh, it's not the best shot and it's just forced to save really. Trying to aim for Mbolo there again, but I'd be annoyed if I were him, missing that overhead just wide of the post. Beats the keeper, like we said. They were keeping the ball pretty well there, but we win it back. The player just falls over, but it's straight to Mbolo. Don't know what happened to my voice then. He goes back post. Oh, it's cleared, but it's going to be a good touch there by Mbolo. Oh, and he just loses it. Does that? He's done that a lot since we signed him. Just loses the ball. It's a very good header though. Back into our possession. Mbolo, maybe for his first goal, just gets tackled off the ball. For a pretty strong striker, he's not very physical, but there could be through here actually. Oh, it's Liam Cooper there again. He's seen the run of his mate Alioski. Alioski this time. Oh, it's actually a good save this time. He's tried to split the keeper and it's just not worked. We're going to go front post here. No one's really there. Klitsch with a good first touch. Then loses out. What is he doing there? I did pass it, but we'll see if we can win it back. High up the pitch. They're passing it back. They could have an attack on here. I don't know if that's quite off or onside. It's on. But we win the ball back. Phillips. Oh, he gets dispossessed there. But Saiz wins it back. Seem to be saying that quite a lot. Mbolo does actually hold him off this time. And gets the ball. Gets it back. And then loses it again. And then Phillips loses it. Oh, that's just a terrible ball. And Aylin's going to clear that up. And then lose it. I did pass again there. I don't know what's happening here. But Aylin loses the ball either way. And they could. It's happening again. Just not able to. I don't know, not win because it's not the end of the game, but just not able to keep a lead or get a lead for long. We either go 1-0 down and bring it back, or go 1-0 up and just lose. I mean, Schmeichel should really be doing better there with his positioning, but what can we can't really do out there. A little pointless school move there from me. Mbolo gets blocked. Mbolo's in the box, falls over. No shouts for a penalty there. I think he just fell over. Oh, it could be a good ball, but no, we've got that. Alright, Phillips. It's nice and open in the middle. We've seen Rabber's run, but it's cut out there by their... It would be their left back. Turns, passes. Alioski there. Alioski back to Mbolo. Klitsch to Saiz. To Alioski, to Saiz, to Mbolo. Mbolo could get his first goal. And once again, I don't know if he's just not good at shooting or he's unlucky or every keeper's just having the best game. But he cannot seem to score. I really don't remember him scoring if he has scored. But yeah, we'll see. Don't really feel like anyone's playing good, particularly, or bad. But I am actually going to give Harrison a go, considering he didn't get one last time. And I'm going to give Roberts his turn. I feel like he's waited long enough. And we're going to save his third sub. Because at this moment in time, I don't feel like we need it. So, our kick off here, obviously. Roberts there. To Klitsch. Harrison. Back to Klitsch. Back to Saiz. In the box. Oh. And once again, they clear it. But Janssen's there to clear up. I think it was Janssen. I hope it was Janssen. There we go. Phillips waiting for the run. It's not made, but it's all open in the middle. Roberts. It's not the best shot. I think it was his weak foot. Janssen there. It's definitely Janssen this time. Roberts makes that good run, but he was offside, so I had to change. Phillips. Way over the bar there. They are sitting very high up on Millwall, as you can see. Not quite sure who won the header then. I think it might have been the Millwall player. And Phillips wins it back there. He has been a pretty good rock in the middle for us so far. Size to Alioski there, as you can see. Alioski gets it into the middle, but it's defended and they get it away. Phillips tries to get it back, as I've just been praising him. He don't actually do that. Aylin's not in the best position. Jansen's here. Maybe he can clean up for us. No. Go straight to our player, Klitsch. To Size to Roberts. Roberts does good. Sends Klitsch through, maybe. Can he do something? He gets it across, but it's just behind him. And he loses out to the defender and they get it out. And maybe, just maybe, they might attack from this. He's onside. It won't. Right, we're going to the different man. It's a good ball. And it strikes off the post. And they try and get it back in, but Jansen's there to clear it. And it falls back to their player. Sai's there doing his defensive work. All of a sudden it might have opened up for Alioski. He breaks inside. And then there's a good run there from Jack Harrison. And I think that's a goal kick. Yeah. Unlucky there, boys. Keep that up. Oh, didn't mean to do that, sorry. Switched to the keeper there for some reason. Jack Harrison winning it, but not really getting it anywhere. Jack Harrison maybe could have won it back there, but obviously he loses out. Jansen's here, he's pulled out of defence. It could have cost him here, but it ain't. Aylin and Cooper there combining. Once again, it's just out to no one, and they're winning it back in the mid. No one challenging. They have a shot. It's not really challenging Schmeichel there, is it? And that's a poor throw. They've caught it. Then Jansen gets it out again. And once again, it's to no one. Starting to get very frustrated now, as you can tell. So Jack Harrison maybe gets us an odd break. Loses out, then wins back, then loses out again. Seems to be the story of our season. Leeds in real life, apart from that one game, were unbeaten. It's a shame it's not the same story for us in this career mode. I wish we were unbeaten, but Jack Harrison maybe gets a lucky break here. And once again, the Millwall defenders doing the job perfectly, pulling out. That wasn't meant to be a joke, but yeah, if you've got that type of mindset. Jack Harrison here again. Oh no, it's not even Jack Harrison. I'm just used to my right wingers actually being on wing, but what can you do? He's onside. Harrison's through. The ref thinks he's offside. I don't agree at all. Baker's coming on for the last 5. He might make a difference. That definitely wasn't offside in my opinion, but you know what you can do now. But Jack Harrison does win it, and again it's to no one. Once again, I don't feel like we've deserved anything. And one of their players there getting man of the match, I don't really care or know who it is. Baker there, he's chopped down. That is disgusting. It's a yellow card at least. Thank you, referee. Let's just get on with the game. Oh, and that could have been our last attack. That could be game over there for us. Unless they score this. And no, I think we're just going to get... Oh no, they do. They win it. And ref, come on, surely the whistle. And what a shocking episode here, guys. I'm sorry, but probably going to be the worst episode of the series. I feel like I should really play another game, but I'm not gonna. But yeah, I'll see you when we're back at the menu. And we're back, guys, and the next game is against Preston, as you can see. But before we go to the next game against Preston and then end the episode, we are actually, for the first time this series, are going to train up. Well, we're just going to train, so we're going to go for the training on this new young keeper. Would like to do foul, but maybe him next time, and it might be him because everyone else is okay for the team at the minute. You know, Jack Harrison maybe do with a bit of training, so, and then we're going to give Fowl a bit of training give him the hard training, and then gonna give another one to Jack Harrison. Why not? See if he can maybe win us some games next episode. And as you see, the youth player there, the future star, goes up by 1 and nearly a quarter there. And yeah, that's about it for the training. Just gonna get to the next thing. Adam Forshaw's not very happy about his play time, but we'll talk about that in the next episode. And for now, guys, that is it. We have actually got 12 million left, so any signings that could fit that budget that's there, 10 million, 30k wage budget, leave the comment if you can think of anyone. But apart from that, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.